mean, I see a lot of people saying like, she is so dumb. She has no idea what she's talking about. She is sort of flagrantly violating the mores of the court with these decisions. And Amy Coney Barrett, I don't know if it's the legal equivalent of kind of ripping her a new one, like got into it in the most recent opinions. And so I was wondering if you could can you break that down for me? Just explain it to me like I'm a child, and then why it matters that this kind of back and forth is happening.
In some ways, what Justice Jackson is doing is giving more credibility to those people who are arguing the Supreme Court is illegitimately enabling and facilitating the Trump administration. Because in her writing, she is willing to basically say that, in so doing, again, provide some sort of validation. And you have someone who is actually seeing this up front on the inside at the Supreme Court saying that thing you think is happening, the court in the bag for Donald Trump, yeah, it's really happening. You should be concerned. And that is not something the other Democratic appointees have been willing to do with the same kind of frequency or honestly the same kind of tenor that she has. And so I think that is part of what people on the right and Trump enablers are responding to, is her willingness to give a name and have someone in that position of authority criticize the court to that extent. I mean, she has said, this court, basically rushes in to fan the flames of emergencies rather than put them out. She's suggested that the court is giving rise to the perception that they favor moneyed corporate interests. She's suggested the court is basically judiciously giving the Trump administration special treatment, that they would not afford to any other administration. And I think that undermines any kind of credibility or legitimacy or goodwill the court can build up in those cases where, as you say, Justice Barrett joins with the Democratic appointees, or the court doesn't split along ideological lines. Because when you have someone with that platform and in that position of authority saying the House is on fire, it becomes much harder to pooh-pooh and minimize and call people crazy who are saying that on the outside. So I think that is really some of what's at the heart of it.